is wrong here? Why don't I see? Let's go help. I don't see. I don't see me at all. Do you see me, Tammy? God, why the heck is that? Oh, let me try something else. Sorry. Don't see it. Oh my goodness. Why is that? It's not. No, you don't see me. Share your screen. Oh, I see. Maybe that's it. No, I don't think that does it because I don't see my camera. Yeah. So that doesn't. So do you see that, Tammy? But it's the camera I want you to see. It's not my screen. Face. Oh, I see. I'm a little thing over there. Oh, God. That doesn't look helpful, does it? I see a little bit on the bottom, the little circle. Good afternoon, Julia. Julio, you see, you don't see this stuff yet, do you? Good morning. We see you. Okay, maybe we'll just leave it that way. I'm sorry. I don't know what the heck is going on. Maybe put something.
That went well.
I was so interested in the two reports.
Oh, you don't want that. Gosh. Okay. Well, I guess if you guys could see me, because I had Porch Fest yesterday where we had like 400 people in our front yard. It's really a street. It's a main thoroughfare in Adams Morgan, Washington. They connected for the first time, Angela. Well, what I want to talk about today is, right, to let people know about how this, I mean, I've been studying this for 50 years, and I figure I only have about 10, maybe 12, 15 years left. But my mission has been for 50 years is educate as many people about the free money that's available in our society. It's been there since the beginning of time, or since the beginning of us, but at least the last 50 years, and certainly a lot, at least beginning of the 1900s, I'm sure. And it grows every year. Now it's growing more than ever before. So people have to learn how to use this. And the fat cats know how to do this. Now, what it is a third of everything in our society. So 33% of everything that you see in America, particularly organizations that are in America, 33% of the organizations are there to help give you money and free services. So in other words, so you don't have to pay for anything. So this is the utopia, I guess, part of our society, is that it's giving away money to people and giving away free services to people. And I don't see it as a utopia. I feel that's the humanity part of ours. We're here, I think, as people or as organic stuff is to help each other grow and things like that. And capitalism has been a good way to do that, okay? Because like, you know, look at China, you know, they got 2 billion people out of poverty, or at least, no, they only have 1 or 2 billion. But they got, you know, 500 million or whatever out of poverty in about 10, 20 years by using capitalism. But it's not the entire game. You know, it is just a piece of the game, and it's 2/3 of our game is capitalism, okay? But 1/3 of our game is helping each other. that are in trouble, or helping each other grow so that we as a society can grow even better and help each other better, okay? So that's why, we have education programs, because if we educate you, then you are more productive in a society and contribute to our society more, which means to the government that you're paying more taxes. So they're not dumb. It's up to the video here on the bottom. I know, I just see that on the bottom. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to reboot the whole thing, and I don't wanna waste that time. So you can still ask me questions here and do that. So you have, a third is nonprofits and government. That's the giving society, okay? That's the community society. That's part of society that helps each other. And in your heart, you're that. You don't want to be taken advantage of, and you have to make money and all, but there's part of you that wants to give people things. That's why we give love. We donate money and all that to help people. Okay, but you have to learn about using that part of society and not just using the capitalist society, because if you just rely on the capitalist society, if you don't have any money, you can't do anything. And what's happening in our society now, fewer and fewer people have money, okay? We are now the second largest developed country. Now there's like 32, 33, something like that, developed countries in this world, and then all the others are underdeveloped. Okay, so of the 32 developed countries, we're the second highest in people in poverty. We're the second highest. So we're the second worst in creating poor people. So we're creating more poor people than every other society that is developed. Underdeveloped societies, they have a lot more poor people. So in a developed society, we create more poor people than anybody else, except one, and that's Costa Rica. And we also create more millionaires and billionaires than anybody else. So that's why my mission is to try to the people who don't have money. I'm not interested in making rich people richer. They're doing very well, thank you. How do we help the people who are struggling and in financial trouble and are not growing and not able to contribute to society because of their situation? So that's why we have a growing number of our society in that category. And we don't seem to want to pay much attention to it because we think it's bad that people get free money. But it's okay if we give the rich people free money. That's what we do. And they get, why do you think Bezos and Elon Musk are active in presidential campaigns? Because they're going to get more money from the government. They know that the biggest source of money and help that's available in our country is the government. So they're not stupid. But I don't think these guys need any more. They think they do, and more power to them. I can't say whether it's right or wrong, but I just say we have a bigger priority in this country is the people who don't have any money at all. People who don't, I see them as members all the time. They don't have $20 to become a member. And this is why we give grants back to members. We give over $70,000 now every month to members because we know they need money. So if we have extra money, we give it back. I'm not investing in rocket ships or or even many new suits. Well, I'll probably do a few. So that's what we're trying to do here. And see, we already have systems set up. And people complain about them because we're giving people money that don't do anything. Fuck. This is called humanity. Some people need money because they can't do anything, or to grow them. I mean, that's something you do. I mean, if you have children, right? If you were growing children, right? You little fart. Go out and get your own money. Well, they don't, so they have to be cared for and grown and nurtured and educated so they can contribute to society. And that's what it's all. Sure, you don't want people ripping them off. And if you think, I think the people ripping more people off are the people getting tax breaks who don't need them. Why are we giving people, millionaires, tax breaks for their their vacation home? Why do we let people write off their corporate jets and have to pay taxes? I mean, why does who's the guy, the rich guy out in Iowa? This big investor. His secretary pays more taxes than he does. We just got a crazy system. And see, rich people don't care about income. They don't make money on income. That's why the tax rate for them is so much cheaper, because they don't care about income. They're making it on different, profits and taxes and assets and things like that. That's where the money is. They don't care about the tax rate, except the tax rate for their business. So, and that's, I think we're the smallest in the world. I don't know, that jumps around a bit, but still, I mean, people make money in this country. So the country that creates the opportunity for people should reap in the opportunity that people get from being here, and that's what you do in taxes. That's what we do in taxes. As individuals, we pay the government taxes, so we have roads and schools and defense department and stuff like that, and drugs that won't kill you. Well, they may still anyway. You never know about that, right? My daughter recently had surgery in her neck. She's single parent with 2 kids, and she is out of work for 3 months. We live in Michigan. Is there a program for her? Yes, Melina, boy, okay. Now, what you have to do is you're gonna have to start getting on that phone and helping your daughter. The first thing you wanna do is get a copy of the Meta Grant Report. Okay, the Meta Grant Report, and there's a report within there, a state-by-state report of all the programs that are available if you're raising children, okay? All the programs if you're available raising children. So make sure, and the way you do that, you get the list, you start calling the people, you call. You don't look for an application to fill out. That's gonna be a waste of time because you'll never find the perfect one for you. You'll find the perfect one for you if you call the people who are in the listing of people who help people with raising children and who need money and help to raise children. You talk to those people, and if one person doesn't help you, you go to another person. And if that person doesn't help you, you go to another person. And the other thing you do for every person you contact and says no, you ask them, where else can I go? See, this is how it's done. It's through a chain, a daisy chain, or whatever the heck they call it. I'm looking for my plug for my computer. Okay. I don't want to, I now actually go off air because I forgot to put the plug in. That's crazy. But at my age, man, I expect anything or don't expect anything. Well, I got one side of the plug. What happened to the other side? What'd you do with the other side here? Let's go. Now I gotta follow that. It's there. I don't know if it rains or freezes as long as I got my plastic Jesus. There we go. Okay, now I got it. Okay. Actually, I had grandkids here over the weekend, and they run havoc and everything, but they're fun. They laugh at all my jokes. Grown-ups just think I'm stupid, but little kids love it. So I got a great audience. Okay, so, okay, where's daughter with the children, grandchildren? Okay, Matthew, how's your battery on your laptop? Is right. Let's go. You were right, it is low. How did you know that? You're a psychic, Tammy. You're a psychic. Okay, Millennium. Okay, so that's it. Does she have rent? Okay, ask her. Look for rent. So you want to go to item number 3 in the Lesko Metagrant report and start investigating rent. Now, also because she's recovering from something, go to Find Help. No, not Find Help. Needy Meds. Needy, Needy, and then MEDS, okay? You go to needymeds.org, O-R-G. Everything that's gonna give you free money is either gonna be a .org or a .gov. You have to stay away from .coms. They want your money, okay? The .orgs and the .govs give you money. So when you're looking for money and you don't have money, if you have money to spend, then help yourself to .coms. But if you don't, and just stay away from Google, because you're just going to get sucked into something for that. Work for 3 weeks. Make sure there's not. Make sure you go to Career One Stop to see if there's any money, unemployment money or something like that, and careeronestop.org to start finding that. See, what you really have to do is and you don't sit and Google sources for help. No, you go to findhelp.org, findhelp.org, put in keywords that you need, whether it's rent or whatever, and start calling them. You have to call people and see if they can help you. If they can't, then ask them for where else. I mean, there's so many potential things for your daughter to do and to get income from, but it's going to take you or her or somebody else to be able to locate that. See, it's not easy because they don't have advertising money. The people who get money from you, that they're going to take money from you, they have advertising money. So they advertise and you could find them easily. The people that give you money do not advertise. So you can't find them. They don't find you. You have to find them, okay? And then you have to realize when you contact these people, you have to be nice as hell. And that's the way you get them to work for you, okay? And oh, we got $1.04 too, good. Yes, and Tammy put up the listing for diseases. So whatever ailment you have, you could go that list and see what's there. By the way, that sparks a little thing in my brain that they're changing a lot with Medicare. There's a medicine for old farts, Medicare. Ship, yeah, that's good. Okay, so it's very complicated. You know, healthcare systems are very complicated in America. And everybody's making money from it. So you're going to get bombarded with people trying to make you apply to their Medicare system or whatever. Don't do any of that. Call for free help first, okay? And there's free help, experts that study this that will give you one-on-one advice and have nothing to sell to you. See, the problem is we go to people who have something to sell us and we ask them for advice. Well, they're gonna say the best thing to do is to buy what the hell they have, right? I mean, it's natural, and they're not wrong for doing that. That's what they get paid to do. So you just have to stay away from that. How do you stay away from that? Well, you go to Find Help and look under health insurance or something and see if there's free help for that. And there is. Here's the source where it is. It's called SHIP, and then HELP.org. So that's SHIP, SHIP, HELP.org. And that's what's important, okay? You have to contact, you don't call salesmen. They're trained, 24 hours a day to figure out what to say for you to get their money, or for them to get your money, okay? So you don't stand a chance, okay? You have to get people that are independent and have no skin in the game. And that's what's important. My wife's trying to call me. I'm not going to answer. She's probably going to divorce me. Yeah, she won't. I'll answer when I get it. So that's important for you to know that and to live like that, because our society is all built on people selling you something. So you don't want to buy anything if you don't have money, because you have this other part of society, which represents a third of everything our economy, is giving away for free the same thing that somebody else is selling you, okay? So you have to start getting that into your brain, that there are options. So we don't know the options because we're going to Google, and the options Google will show us is how to spend money, because that's how they make money. If you spend money on Google, using Google, Google gets money. And so Google has less incentive to show you about the free things because they don't make money from them. So that's why, to me, Let's Go Help is all about showing people alternatives. These alternatives, and many times they're better. These are better alternatives than people money. I mean, free is even better. And many times it is better for everything, even the things you pay for and pay top dollar for. You can get like legal help. You want to get legal help to fight somebody. You find the lawyer in the government that fights that problem for free. Like if you get sexual harassment, or you lose a job because you think because you had age discrimination. Well, or you're applying for a house and you feel it was discrimination against your race, religion, or whatever, and they didn't rent to you or whatever. All these things are against the law. Or your credit card company screws over on your money. So you think you have to hire an attorney. You don't. There are government agencies that are better than attorneys that will fight those problems for you for free. And what hurts me is that people are getting hurt in this country by people who are breaking the laws with them, but they don't know it, and they don't have money to hire an attorney to protect themselves. Well, if you know the system, and you know the third of the country that will fight for you for free and give you money for free and everything for those who don't have it, and even when they have it. I mean, I know millionaires that go and get free job training money. That's right, you're eligible for it. Why are we doing that? Because the law says we can. And the millionaires know about it. But the person who doesn't have the skills and everything to get a job, to make a living, doesn't know that they could get trained for free, to get a damn good job without a college degree. Yes, but they don't know. And that's why that gives me enough incentive to think that I have nothing better to do with my life, than to educate people about these things. Let's see, what did Joelle, also like to apply for my 20,000, I just posted yesterday. I'm not even sure what that is. We have, I'm not sure which one you go, there would be something in there that has an application. But Janelle, what you have to do is tell us what you need money for and where you live. Then we point you to the program. Oh, apply for November 20th. That's the, did I talk about that already? Yeah, that's what we do. That's a $20,000. Now that's $20,000 total. that we give out, that Tammy tells you about there. That's how much we give out to members to help them pay rent. But it's really $500. You need more than that, Janelle. You go up to item number 3 and start going step by step of all the people that will help you with living expenses, and you start applying them. Buying a home to get out of trouble, okay? If you want to buy a home, go to item number 7. Tammy will be there before I could even end this sentence, I'm sure. She's a wonderful human, loving being. And that's what we all are here, Janelle. So when you find something that could help other people, please share with them. And if you want to have your own place where people could ask you, let us know. We'll give you stipends too to do that. But item 7. Now the way to do this, Janelle, it's not going to be one place to find out and yes or no. No, you have to go and contact at least the 7 places that we have for people interested in buying a home, and you contact every one of them to investigate possibilities for you to do that. You don't know what's there. Nobody knows what's there. They're changing every day, and particularly tiny homes is a hot subject. So that's in a growth area. So you find the nonprofit organizations in your location that help people with housing, buy housing, fix up housing, whatever. That's what they do. And you have to call everyone. Everyone's going to have a different idea and different sources and things like that. Maria, for getting out of debt, the first thing you want to do is look at item number 3 up in the Meta Grant report, but make an appointment with a free financial counselor. Okay, make an appointment with a free financial counselor. Okay, and for rent, again, item number 3, but also you go findhelp.org. Go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code and put in rent. Like from where I live, there's 70 nonprofit organizations that help with rent where I live. So where you live, there may be more, there may be less. What you do with that list, see, you have to really dig, okay? In other words, I know there's gold in those hills. You have to start digging to find the gold for you. Life isn't that easy. And it's not that organized, that it's just magic, and one place solves your problem. Now I'm searching additional info to get, that might be available to get assistance, yeah, but I'm searching. Where would you go to find a roof replacement? Yes, Susan, we have a subject. Item number 8 is for home repair. Okay, item number 8 is for home repair. Okay, also go to find help. Go to findhelp.org, put in home repair, and you'll find 50 to 100 nonprofit organizations that help with home repair. And you have to call every one of them, even if they say, oh, this is help veterans get, that's okay. You call them anyway, because even though you're not a veteran, because they may know of other places that do give help to non-veterans, because they're doing this every day. You're doing this for the first time in your life. So you want to talk to people that are in this space, as they call it, that would know about that. Yes, I like to start them up. Okay, that's another thing, okay? Again, for small businesses, that's easy again, but it takes making appointments, talking to people. You go to sba.gov. Oh, shit. You have to know how to spell. Let's go. Okay, sba.gov/local assistance, okay? You know, okay, and you make an appointment with these people, okay? And you call more than one. You call a half a dozen until you really get onto something. I'll check into those. Thank you, Melaine. Okay, Angela. Smiley. There's a smiley in here. There's a smiley. There's a smiley. Okay, in California, where can I go for roof replacement? Okay, we talked about that. Okay, and don't forget to ask our questions, okay, in the question corner on Let's Go Help. Please, everybody here wants to help you. We open our hearts. Why do we open our hearts? Because it feels so good. I do this for very selfish reasons. But first we have to feed ourselves, okay? But we're here to help everyone, and I encourage other people to help everyone. So we create some kind of loving family, or I don't know what the hell you want to call it, I don't care, as long as we're helping people. I'm not going to do anything for me until I pay back that business. Don't worry about that. No, you're not these are other people. Don't worry about it, okay? You owe SBA money, that's all. That's okay. You go to sba.gov/local-assistance, okay? You do that, and you're going to make appointments with people, and you'll find other ways to do that. So what if you owe money? That doesn't matter. You still want to start a business. So you talk to these people about starting a business. They're there to help you do that, even though you owe money to the SBA. They don't care. This is a different organization. Don't let that stop you. And okay, if you can't pay that SBA loan, call the SBA and find out what options they have for you because you can't pay. A lot of this stuff now, because of, COVID and everything, there's more options than you think are available. So you have to find them out, okay? So you find out what those options are. And then if none of them work for you, you call your elected official. Where do you find that? You find them at commoncause.org, okay? And you call, you have 2 senators and a congressman. You call each one of those and tell them you can't pay the SBA loan, okay? Do that. It's not gonna cost you a nickel, and you may get out of it, okay? That's what it's about. There's always options, but you don't know the options because you're not in this space and thinking about this stuff. You're not the only one that can't pay this back. So they pick up, they have options for people, but you have to search and find them, okay? And I better search and find my wife, who maybe is bugging me. She's with our grandkids. They're about a mile away. And I think somebody has to pick up that. I don't know, but it's domestic, not important, but I should get that, okay, guys? My throat's getting, I didn't exercise for 2 days and feel miserable, and if I don't exercise, then I just get cranky and feel lousy, and so let me go. I'll be back soon with a brand new show. And ask questions. Ask us 100 questions a day, will you please? How much do I have to say that?